What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Aydian here and welcome to my bathroom. We're gonna spend a lot of time in here, and no, not for that reason, but actually for an even better reason. Pretty much what I want to do here is start a new series. I want to do a couple of weeks talking all about the beard. Being transgender, being transmasculine, it feels like the beard is just something that we all really like, and something that, well, not to say all of us, but that a good chunk of us transmasculine guys really enjoy, and we like it. It's cool, it's fashionable, it can be a really big piece of your attire, just like your hair on your head can be, just like your clothing and stuff like that. So I thought, you know, it might be really cool to start a series kind of all about the beard. So welcome to FTM Beards episode 1, which is kind of our introduction episode. So welcome, come on in, it's gonna be awesome, it's gonna be fun, and luckily due to the internet we can fit a shitload more people watching than we can actually in this bathroom. So let's do it. So this first episode, I really just kind of wanted to talk a little bit about why I want to make this series and introduce you to some products that you could be using for beard trimming and shaving and stuff like that. And so first, right off the bat, I really wanted to make this series because being a trans man, transitioning at age 21, 22, getting a full beard by the age of 25 or 26, you know, I never learned how to shave my beard. I never had a moment where my dad or some male figure of mine or female figure of mine was like, hey, this is how you shave. This is what this is called. This is what a razor looks like. This is how you use shaving cream. This is the direction to shave your face in. I never got any of that. Actually, the first time I even got a barber to do my face, I was about 25 or 26 years old, and by the time I actually had a full beard, I think it would be really cool to kind of talk about that, right? Because I always figure, if I'm feeling it, if I feel lost and confused about how to shape and sculpt and take care of my beard, then there's probably other people out there, right? Just like that rule in school, like if one person has a question, there's guaranteed 5 other people with the same question. So I figured, you know what? I should just do this. Like, I am by no means an expert at beards. I am not that great at sculpting beards. No, this is like not doing well for my cause to even have this series, but I'm telling you, I want to learn, I want to discover, and I want to bring you guys along with me. And I want to share some of the things that I have learned, some of the tips that I do know that I can share with you guys, and just kind of put it out there for us all to kind of learn. And so in this video, I thought, like, kind of explaining why. And that's really my big why for this, is that I didn't have anyone to help me figure out how to sculpt, how to take care of my beard. And it's a really awesome part of our transition for those who decide to go through a medical transition. It's a cool moment in your life when your beard is growing and you have some adult male figure in your life that's helping you along the way, right? And because a lot of us, it seems, don't have that experience, I want to give it to myself. And the only way to give it to myself is to be that person for myself, and to also allow other people out there like you guys to be that for me. And so I want to help you, you guys can help me, and the best way to help me is to drop tips in the comments, to drop questions in the comments, to drop myths that maybe you want to bust. Like, I put a post out on Instagram. If you're not following me on Instagram, you should be. It's at Alliance Fear, no S. You know, like a lot of myths. I thought one episode could be all about myths. That would be really cool. Another episode could be all about like using a straight razor. Another episode could be all about using a trimmer and that type of stuff. Again, like I want to help you guys because you guys help me, and it's a really great, you know, reciprocal relationship we have together here on this channel. So I really love that, and I thought, I want to make this series. I think it'd be really, really dope. So I was thinking like, oh, well, what are you gonna put in the first episode? That's kind of my why, right? Like, why do I want to do this? The second thing I want to do is just introduce you to some of the things that we will be talking about in the future. Lastly, I thought it would be really cool to like debunk one myth maybe per episode, or I would like to have an episode all about myths, but I want to share one myth with you today that a lot of people have been asking on that comment section of Instagram on my posts. So many people ask me about this myth, so we'll get to that in a minute. Right off the bat, I want to introduce you to just some items for beard care. Okay, who would have thought I would be sitting on my toilet and be recording a YouTube video? Not I. So this is kind of the stuff I brought out to show you guys. So right off the bat, we have, you're gonna laugh because unfortunately I don't have an actual razor here. So I have in place a Gillette Venus women's razor. Now granted, this is not what you would normally use on your face, but for lack of not having a prop, this is kind of a prop for now. So you just have your basic razor, okay? And so with this, it's a basic razor. Then we also have our trimmer. Our trimmer is just, you know, a basic razor. You can buy a pack of these for like, you know, 10, 15, 20 bucks, something like that. You could buy really expensive razors. What I've learned is that many people say that a one blade razor works great and you don't need all those fancy ones. So, you know, based on your own preference, you know, spend money as you would like and you see fit. Then I have this Philips Norelco, which I've had forever. This is one of the first ones I ever bought. I think it was $30 at CVS or Walgreens or something like that. And it comes with all these different head trimmers. So you have your hair trimmer, the actual trimming of the hair. Then you have this smaller guy, which is more of the sculpting, kind of maneuvering around, getting those edges in. Then you have, I'm bringing this out because I think it's important, guys, a nose hair clipper, okay? Clip your nose hairs, all right? I know it's not about beards, but some of our beards, for instance, my beard, if I don't trim at the top of my nose, it almost looks like my mustache goes right into my nose. So, nose trimmers, okay, guys? And then, lastly, we have, which is really fun, awesome tool that I got from Barber Cash Smiley, I believe is how you pronounce his name. I'll put his Instagram right here, and you can find a link where to buy this and many other beard products that I'll talk about. Shout out to him for hooking me up with this. But this is just a straight razor, so this is a really fun item. So what I'll do is I'll have an episode all about the straight razor. I'll have an episode all about the trimmer, and then I'll probably include the regular razor as well with the straight razor or something like that because it is a little more basic sometimes. So these are kind of just the products that I'll be talking about, that I'll be using within these videos upcoming. I'm thinking that it'll probably be about a 4 or 5 episodes, you know, 1 episode, 2 episode, 3 episode. We'll talk about beard oils, will be a 4th episode, and then probably myths or a Q&A will be the 5th episode. So that's it. I think overall, the biggest thing I want to do with these episodes, I want them to be informative. I want you to kind of learn techniques. I want us to talk about things in the comment section below. I want people to say like, Aydian, you know, you went up, you should go down. You know what I mean? I want things like that. I want to hear what you guys want in this series as well. I think that would be really, really cool. And again, I don't have this series totally scripted out like I had the Monday Motivation and I had the Top Surgery series, but I do think it's something that can evolve, and I do think that it's something that we should talk more about, especially because it's uncomfortable to not know how to take care of your beard, especially when like it could be a really cool asset and almost a fashion piece to your face. Right? Before I leave you guys on this episode, because this was just the introduction episode, I'll probably be putting one of these out each week. And what I wanted to leave you with was busting a myth. If I get enough questions or myths, I'll probably make a whole episode. But one thing that came up on my phone all day long, people trying to, asking me this question underneath the post I made on Instagram was, will trimming my beard make my beard grow quicker? Okay? Because everyone's heard that myth. If you want your hair to grow thicker and denser, then shave it, right? The answer to this is, it's not true. That is a complete myth. It is not true. What shaving will do will thicken some of the skin in the area that you shave, so shaving will become easier and less painful as you shave. I've noticed that the more and more I use my straight razor, the less and less I get irritated, and I think that's because my skin is toughening up a little bit in the areas that I use this. And think of it like this, okay? Think about if you shaved your legs, okay? If you prefer to shave your legs, if you shave your legs every single day or 3 times a week or once a week, If your hair grew back thicker and longer, thicker and just like stronger in that sense, then people's leg hair would be so thick and dense, it would be crazy, you know? And like, people are not walking around with super dense, thick leg hair. Some people shave their armpit hair. They're not like growing an entire forest because I've been shaving my armpit hair for 10 years and, you know, because it grows back thicker and denser, it's more intense now. That's not how it goes. So that's your first myth completely busted. It's kind of funny, but it is a myth. You can do some Googling. If you want to challenge me, do it. Comment below, be like, Aydian, you're wrong. Check out this article. I love to learn more, but I've done some research myself. I've asked around. Some people even commented on my Instagram post that like, no guys, that's a complete myth, and that's because it is. So, alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you think this series is gonna be cool, if you actually think you're gonna be watching it, hit the like button so I can see how popular, like, if this series is something that's legit, or if it's just like, I think it would be cool to talk about beards, maybe it should just be like 1 or 2 episodes and that's it. I'm okay with that. I can handle that if y'all don't think that it's gonna be something fun to talk about. But if you do think it's gonna be fun to talk about, or if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button. Leave a comment below about a topic, a question, a myth, anything you wanna know about beards or talk or discuss about with me about beards. That would be awesome. It would definitely help me out. This is probably going to be one of the longer videos because I'm trying to introduce y'all to, but you know, I try to make them little. I really do. I try to make them shorter. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hit the subscribe button if you like this video and you want to check out other ones like it. Otherwise, guys, I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.